Why are your manifestations not showing up? For one, you are not being clear enough. When it comes to manifesting and bringing something into reality, you need to be very clear. You need to be very, very sure of yourself. You can't say to the universe, give me more money, or make me more financially free, because that can come in many different ways. That you can have a hand in yourself. You need to be very clear on what you want in order for it to come. Another reason is what you are wishing for is not actually for your highest good. If you are wanting this relationship to happen and you're praying and you're begging for this relationship to happen, maybe the reason it's not happening is because it's not meant for you, it's not good for you. Yes, you can have desires and you can have wants, but you also need to be reasonable, and you need to see what it actually is. You cannot be in this delusional land. You have to be very true to your heart, and if you actually feel that it is right for you. Because many times what we want isn't always what is best for us. And we sometimes mistake that as the universe not helping us, not loving us, or we're not worthy, we're not deserving, we're not capable. But meanwhile, it's not what is gonna help us flourish the most. You also need to be more patient in your manifestations. Like, especially if it's something that is very, very big, like, okay, you want to be a celebrity, right? You're now wanting to go from step 1 to step 10. That's not going to happen overnight. Yes, you can gain followers overnight, you can gain viewers overnight, but you have to climb that ladder. You have to climb that ladder. Maybe it's about asking it in a different way. So instead of, oh, I want to be a celebrity, you can say, oh, I want to have more viewers in a month, or more subscribers in a month. And maybe that's going to actually get you to becoming a celebrity. You have to be more specific, and you have to focus on the steps. You manifest the steps and the goals and the milestones, not the end result, not the end product. You are not trusting yourself that you can do it. You are not trusting yourself that you are capable. Because believing in yourself is believing in your manifestation. If you don't believe that you can go out there in the public and have your speeches and say what you want to say, then how are you going to have the influence that you want? How are you going to actually be that celebrity that people look up to? In order to believe in your manifestation, you need to believe in yourself. Because if you are not believing in this manifestation, the universe is going, okay, but why do you want it if you're not believing in it? Why do you want it if you don't believe that you can have it, if you don't believe that you can possess it, that you're capable of having it? Whereas if you tell the universe, oh, I want this, I can have this, I am capable of having this, then the universe is like, okay, sure, you can have it. Because it aligns with you, it fits with you, it works with you. But if you are saying, okay, it's not working, I can't do this, then the universe is thinking, oh, this isn't aligning with this girl, I have to take it away. This isn't aligning with this person, I have to take it away. By you believing and trusting in yourself, you are saying to the universe, this is on my level. This is vibrating on my level. This is on my frequency. And I can reach it. I can connect with it. And then the universe does its thing and it happens. You have to believe and trust in yourself that you can have it. Because then you are walking with it. You are walking with it in your mind until it walks with you in the physical. You aren't seeing the manifestation that is already here. That is a very big one. Many times we have high goals, we have high hopes and expectations of this manifestation occurring, right? And we're expecting this huge thing, and we're having high hopes, and we're so wrapped up in this dream, in these hopes and these expectations, that we're not actually seeing it unfolding currently in our lives. For example, you want to get 1 million views. You want to get 1 million views. Who doesn't? Okay. You want to get 1 million views. And because you're so focused on the fact that you are not getting those 1 million views, the specific number, because you're so focused on that, you are not seeing that your views are building. You're not seeing that you're getting 50K or you're getting a bit more than average. People are watching your videos more. You are not seeing that it is building because you're so focused on the end result. Again, you are not manifesting the journey, you are manifesting the result. You have to build yourself up. You have to manifest the steps that are on the ladder, because you can't get to that result if there are no steps. You have to manifest the steps and build it up slowly. Because when you are so focused on the end goal and the end result, you are not fully present to actually receive the little bits that the universe are giving you to test you and see, okay, can you handle 100 more views? Can you handle 100 more people wanting to know you, to talk to you? Can you handle what you are wanting? And so the universe is going to build you up. It's going to test you. So you have to be patient. And you have to see the steps, not the results. See it as a ladder. You can't just float to the top. You have to build, you have to walk, and you have to trust. And also you need to ask yourself right now in this moment, what have you asked for in your life now currently? What have you asked for? What have you wished for? What have you prayed for that has actually happened and has worked out in your benefit recently? What has actually worked out for you that the universe has given you? It can be something very small. It can be a confirmation. It can be a message. It can be this video. It can be anything. What has the universe given you that you have received, that you prayed for? Because when you are so focused on, oh, I'm not seeing this, oh, I'm not getting that, oh, I'm not capable, oh, it's not happening, you are not in the state of gratitude. You are in the state of inadequacy. You are in the state of less. You are in the state of lack. That's the word, lack. But when you actually see the blessings that are currently unfolding in your life, you get to see that what you're wishing for is actually happening. And you are then more in a state of gratitude. You cannot receive when you are in a state of ungratitude, of thinking that you are less, that you deserve less. You cannot receive in those states. So when you actually see what has happened for you and what is working for you and what has worked for you, then you are in a better state of receiving. And it's all a mindset. It's all a mindset shift. For me, for example, very recently I wanted to leave a certain environment that I was in. I wanted to leave. And I still had 2 weeks in that environment. And I was wishing and I was praying that it would just go faster, it would go quicker. And I was able to leave 2 days after that. I was able to leave 2 weeks earlier. And yeah, that was my little blessing that I was given. That's just an example. Or a few years ago when I was still back in school, I had a hard time in school and I really wanted to do a different form of schooling. And I was really struggling in school. And for some reason, it worked out for me. I was able to do school in a much better environment. And I did better at it. And I was able to get through it. You just need to ask yourself to see what is happening around you, the blessings that are happening around you. Because the universe is giving you things all the time, whether you know it or not, whether you receive it or not. Even the bad things are blessings. One of my trials recently is that I've been having to do more banishings. I've been having to do more banishings in my environment spiritually. I've been having to do all these ceremonies and rituals, and I have a very traumatic past with that. And I've been having the struggle of pushing myself to do it because it is very triggering for me and it pushes me out of my comfort zone. But I've realized that that is actually building me up, because when you're doing all these rituals and all these alchemizing work that alchemizes, that transmutes, you actually build yourself up spiritually and you actually heal yourself through that. You heal yourself through that process. And so I see it now as something that is building me and uplifting me and pushing me more out of my comfort zone, which it's not a bad thing. But that is one thing that I've had to sort of change my mindset on. Blessings are always happening around you. Always. But it's not the universe's responsibility for you to see it. The universe is there to give it to you because the universe never wants to not give you something unless it is bad for you. But it is not the universe's responsibility for you to see it, for you to accept it, to receive it. That is your responsibility. Your responsibility is to accept it, is to receive it, and is to see it. Your responsibility is to see. And here you can ask the universe to help you see, to give you methods and ways to see. The universe is always there to give you what you want. You just need to ask for it in a different way. Do it in a different way. Receive it in a different way. Sometimes you just need to change the way that you say something. When I pull tarot, I might get the answer that I'm not expecting because I asked the question in a different way. And if I ask it in like a different manner, in a different format, in a different way, the answer will be different because how I said it was different, how I asked it was different, and maybe then the answer will come out better. Manifesting is trial and error, but it is never something that you can't do, that you are not good at. We forget that we so much, in so many ways, create what is around us. We do create what is around us. We are magicians. And manifesting is something that you can always do. It doesn't matter who you are, but it is something that you can always do, that you have always been capable of. It is the same as healing. You are naturally capable and abundant in it. It's like breathing. You have to breathe. You can't help but breathe. It's that simple. It's that easy. But many times the mind can complicate very, very simple things. Like you can now complicate breathing. You can complicate seeing and hearing. And something that is so simple can then turn into something so difficult. Let it be simple. Let it be easy, because it is. We think so much that, oh, this has to be difficult, this has to be hard, because we're so used of working from a mindset of, oh, I can't. Because we are so used to working from a belief of, I have to struggle. You don't have to struggle. If you believe that you can do it, that you don't have to struggle, you won't. It can be the simplest thing. Make it as simple as breathing. Make it. And maybe the manifestation is yourself. You're manifesting a change. You're manifesting a shift. And here there is this shift within you. There is this change within you. And you're changing and you don't even realize it. That's your manifestation. You are your manifestation. You are. You are your manifestation. Be it. Accept it. Accept it. Accept it. Receive it. And be grateful for it. Be grateful for yourself. Live out this manifestation in the fullest. That means be yourself in your fullest potential. Live out yourself in your fullest potential. Everything was always so easy as a child. Manifesting, healing, believing was always so simple as a child. Children are best at manifesting. They are best at healing. Why? Because they simplify everything. They don't have the beliefs of lack, of struggle, of hardship, of insecurity. They don't have that. And so it is so much more simple for them to heal and to connect with Source and to connect with God and to manifest, because they don't complicate anything like adults do. They don't complicate life. They don't complicate themselves. Be a child again, because the way to your manifestations is through your inner child. It is through your heart. It is through your center. The way you are going to get to your manifestation is through your inner child. Some of you have healing to do. We all have healing to do when it comes to our younger self. But that is the way that you are going to get to what you want, is through that inner child essence.